You're not gonna die yet. Although we don't have Scalen's hand to save you if you fall. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka GeekX6 Chic, and we are back with another reaction to The Legend of Vox Machina. We're now on season 4, episode 4, which is called Tary, My Wayward Son. So last episode, we saw the horrible events that happened at Keyleth's coronation. We were introduced to this Brotherhood of Doom, and unfortunately, it did not go well. I mean, Vox Machina did manage to kind of stave off the worst of it, but yeah, now the threat is apparent. Everybody's back on the same page, and now everyone recognizes that they need to work together because, you know, we saw that there was this aversion to going back to the old Vox Machina in the first few episodes, but now they realize that all of them have been touched by this in some way. And we also have whoever's running these necromages discovering that Vax is the new champion of the matron. So apparently that was information that was not widely known in the world of gods, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of what we had in the last episode. We're now going to head back to where these crystals that these mages were using came from. Apparently it's Tary's home. So I believe that's what we're jumping into now. Ready to do that. Let's do it. Just before I do, a reminder to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be aware of when episodes drop. All right, that out of the way. Let's get into the episode right now. Pike's face. Okay. Beautiful.
Are we really trusting some stranger?
Do we have a choice?
He's all we've got.
Right.
At best, he's an idiot. At worst, he's a brilliant mastermind leading us to our doom.
Either way, it's fine.
Lately, the matron has seemed rather ominous.
It's the kind of things with you and your god.
Have you received any visions or
Yeah,
signs
about that.
from the Everlight?
We're not talking.
Papa, thy baby boy hath returned.
Papa is so true. Aww.
See,
Oh.
Vox Machina.
Well, it's like that sometimes.
Howard
He's like,
Darrington
I'm right
at
here, Daddy.
service. And
He's like, yeah, you're always here.
you.
Damn. That's hurtful. Tyrion's a bit extra, but that's your baby. He ended up that way somehow. Maybe you wasn't a good enough daddy and that's why he keeps seeking for attention? Maybe?
Up antlers, little elf boy, little elf girl, Greg, Spike.
He's gonna get...
Percival Frederickstein.
Everyone knows the rich are like, we never forget their names.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Not yet, but I've always respected the DeRollo
Look
family.
at that, you famous.
Me to dispatch. Let me guess. You lost my gems.
Maybe.
It's fine. Brigands are tough. No one expected you to succeed.
Damn.
Vox Machina in my estate. I guess Tary didn't totally muck things up.
Damn, daddy.
Isn't he a card?
This is exactly why Tary is this way. That is classic, I need dad to look at me. So over the top flamboyant behavior, hoping his dad will notice him.
It's an Earth Ashari stone shaping tablet. They've been looking for these for decades. How did you...
Well, never mind.
The history of Exandria is rich, is it not?
Even richer if you don't loot
Did he
it.
loot it though? Sounds like the pirates did. But I get it. It's very much a testament to what most museums, particularly in Europe, have done.
Rather boring next to my most recent acquisition,
Which
I
is?
keep in my private office.
Can we see?
Behold, the skull of Umbracy.
That's triggering.
But it was great for business. They wiped out half of my competitors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saving the world and my bottom line.
I mean, he's not the only one.
Right. Of course, you'd obsess over the most useless mineral I ever
Is it
mined.
useless?
So maybe just a salad for this chubby chap. Honestly, boy,
Wow.
try to look respectable in front of guests.
Your dad's an asshole. But I guess you knew that.
I can smell a conniving dickwad even through expensive.
Yeah, he's definitely holding
Right?
things back.
Told you the Darringtons are shady.
Well, maybe not all of them.
You know, in case they had some sort of ill intent. Isn't it inspiring when a father protects those he loves?
Bless him. Just keep that optimistic outlook, my dear, even though I think you already know it's not true.
Water! Your water broke, Pike. Your baby. Oh my god, it's time.
What kind of elfin pregnancy is this? Or gnome pregnancy?
Super duper pregnant.
Sweating.
Okay, next time, give yourself the soggy kiss.
Right? Yeah, you're the one who's got a man.
Sleep tight. Don't let the rust mites bite.
Poor Tary. He just wants to be loved and noticed. Is this the actual ledger?
What are you doing
His
here?
PJs have got the
If
butt
Papa
flap.
catches you, oh, you will get quite the spanking.
Some of them would like it.
But he said he didn't know about Shadowstone.
That old mine? According to this, it's open.
Yeah, it's money.
Clear an innocent man is on my adventure list.
I'm guessing
Bless
proving
him.
yourself to your father is too.
Yes.
My chance to show him how bold, how brave, how fearless.
You both should understand where he's coming from. Y'all did not clean up. They didn't have no time.
That require attention.
Damn. At least she can do.
Why is he here?
Because
The
he's
little
part of the
elf
group.
twins suspect my father is being hypnotized by rogue competitors.
That's not what they said, but let's go with that.
Yes, Pike. Luckily, Tarian is going to escort
Right,
us
you
to
need the
mines
guide.
and clear his
And better to have him on your side than ratting you out.
More support! Much more support, Birdman, please!
You're not gonna die yet. Although we don't have Scalen's hand to save you if you fall.
Then a week later, the whole thing collapsed and killed several people.
That's funny. Okay.
Aha! I see you've noticed my divination wall.
You what now? Of course you're into the occult.
Your shipments keep getting robbed. Doesn't make a man too confident in a potential business partner.
Clock him.
A wager for the residuum shipping rights.
A wager, eh?
He looks like a gambling man.
Just the thing. This is a
Deck of infinite possibilities.
Of course you know what it is.
Some cards create fantastic boons.
Other one?
Deadly babes.
Oh.
Drawing a card is the ultimate game of roulette.
Should we do that after what happened with going to hell?
A poker buddy of mine drew one card on a dare, and poof, never seen or heard from again.
Is this the kind of game we need to play right now?
Drawing loses. What do you say?
Oh, damn. He's like, I didn't realize you played this hard, bro. I was thinking like a drinking game. Like, what?
A cabal of business rivals have hired Papa's guards to frame him.
He's so close to getting it.
Listen, he lives in his own little world, and who wants to believe their dad's a criminal? Especially if he doesn't necessarily, I mean, he's not good to him, but, you know, I don't think he's like the worst. I don't know.
Oh, well, I can melt it down later. Your turn, Derola.
I feel like he's marked this deck.
A phantom, a plague, a curse.
Grog's gonna go right in. Yup.
More money?
Okay, Greg. His face. He got a unicorn? Oh my God, he's gonna be in heaven. Hello, beauty.
I got a fucking unicorn?
Yeah.
Me a little corn.
Unless he's evil. Oh, okay. You know, there's nothing that says that unicorns have to be nice creatures, right? Maybe they're evil in some worlds.
I'll be
They're like,
ashamed.
why is the boss's idiot son here?
When you let him do his thing, it is surprisingly effective.
Oh, it speaks to her. How interesting. I wonder if it's a magic thing or if it's a god thing.
Or face the wrath of my valet's terrible might.
Valid. Oh, why?
Now you're really in for it. Ooh, please.
Sadly, I don't think his dad's gonna care.
You're on timeout. Vox Machina is here. Kill them all.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Focus your magic. No, you've become too powerful.
What is this?
Stand strong! The Whispered One shall not prevail this day!
The whispered one. Who is this? Who is that? Is that Pike's mom? Girl, no. Healed with a clutch save.
How could you do this to me? Me! You raised me,
I
swallowed
don't
me.
think he liked you though.
Little elf twins, help!
Gotta kind of not die right now. And that's how you use the gems properly. Oh, what are you even doing, Tary? These gems are actually next level.
But my Doga designs were locked in my room, in my private journal.
And you
I
think
feel
your dad
so-
doesn't know where any of that is when he's got
Who would do
surveillance?
Such a horrible thing. Your
Father, yeah.
Fight, man! Fight!
I know, but this is you wanted to prove yourself, but not to that jerk of a father. Prove yourself to you. Sorry. His dad's an ass, but he's kind of funny. He's like, I'll just get it fixed. Maybe hit that card deck while you're at it. Y'all Killed a unicorn? That's gotta be bad luck in like several different types of lore.
World. You would have made a profitable
Oh, he did know what it was. Hey, oh! This guy's actually pretty goated when you think about it.
What's that damn suit made of?
It's not the suit, it's the gems that he actually knows how to use.
Keyleth, Vex, I have an idea.
Did he just get our names right?
Bro,
We knew
kinda
it all
don't
the
have
way.
time for your adventure book nonsense.
No.
Listen to him.
Ha! The only pretty boy in these parts
Right?
is me. Quickening
Don't get it twisted. Turns out Tary's the brains behind the operation. Yeah.
Looks like your aim isn't too rusty.
No.
It was funny. It was punny.
Check.
Good reflexes. How do you deal with your dad?
Such a witless fuck-up. Tyrion, you have single-handedly ruined the Darrington family name.
That's you.
See this?
Yeah, my mom. Yeah, talk to me. Keep talking to me, Dad. Like you're the one who actually had the brains behind this.
I never should have.
Shut up, Dad. Exactly.
I've tried to prove myself to you when being me wasn't enough. But in my short time with Vox Machina, they've shown me more love and
They're like,
kindness
"We
than
did?"
you ever did.
Okay. That's how bad it was.
Spend my life rehabilitating into the shining beacon of hope for which it once proudly stood.
He's been waiting on giving that speech.
Did you get that?
Doty's gone. You put him to sleep.
You've caused unfathomable amounts of property damage and confronted a lifetime of internalized parental issues.
Right?
Welcome to Vox.
You
Machina.
are part of the team. We love it.
Frog, where are you? Percy!
Can you hear us?
They're kind of locked up.
We still don't know anything about the
Yeah, well,
clothes
you know,
that
we just know who was
actually
supplying them. Oh,
Guys, the whispered one was there.
Did the Everlight give you that vision?
nope.
Oh, you're my best friend, Corny.
Oh,
It's all the magic I need.
damn. But we need to talk about your trauma, Greg.
It's been 3 hours of my life.
I feel that in my soul. I hate when my time is wasted. Okay. And listen, they love Greg, but you know, in small doses. But I love that. It shows that Greg doesn't need a lot. He was completely entertaining. He's like, "Psh, we locked up. It's all good. We're not going to die for at least a week." All right. Well, that was episode 4, Tary, My Wayward Son. And it kind of was Tyrion's episode, you know, considering of the season that we're in and how he was introduced. I get that we don't have a time to really do what we've done with other characters where we've gotten kind of a, you know, drip fed backstory that kind of comes to light or fruition in different seasons. But I think this gave us enough, right? There's Tyrion's behavior is very textbook for neglected kids, right? Kids who grew up with a parent who was a seemingly giant figure that they always felt the need to be seen by or be recognized by. And every child wants to be seen and recognized, by the way. But when you have a parent that's like a big figure, someone who actually is prominent in society or in the social circle or whatever the case may be, you sometimes feel added pressure as a child, especially if that parent does not acknowledge you. And also with usually a lot of other people in that societal group or community comparing you constantly, right? I'm sure Tary's grown up with people being like, why can't you be more like your father? You know, your dad's the XYZ. How come you're not like that, right? So all that to say, like his over the top behavior, the, you know, the nonchalance, I knew that was an act. I knew that was not the real Tary. I do think the wit and some of the quick, you know, the names and the wittiness, I think that is him, but the rest was definitely a, you know, a facade of, oh, my life's so great and everything's wonderful and I love everything and I'm together and I'm just really wanting to hang out with you guys. But I definitely sense the neediness since episode 1, and now we know why. His dad, sadly, kind of your stereotypical, just, you know, detached father, right? We see him immediately dismissing Tary actually being so excited at seeing his dad, hoping his dad missed him at least, and nothing. Instead, his dad's looking for issues. He's pointing out all the faults, all the things he did wrong. And yeah, some of us unfortunately have grown up with parents where that was the only way they could show affection. I don't know enough about Tary's dad to say that he don't love his son. I don't think that's the case. but he clearly doesn't respect him. He doesn't maybe necessarily like him, and that's very hard for any child to grow up with. So yeah, it all made sense now why he's so invested in this storytelling and having this checklist and wanting to make a name, i.e. the book and the biography, etc. All of it boils down to, unfortunately, daddy issues and trying to prove himself and trying to be something that his dad's finally going to look at and go, yeah, that's what I'm proud of that. That's my kid. So as I said, I knew the twins, and no one else would relate to that with him. You know, they both grew up with a dad who was a noble person who ignored them, right? And not so much Vax, but Vex definitely had her moments from what we saw in earlier seasons of wanting her dad to, you know, having a desire, shall we say, for their dad to kind of see them and recognize them. So all that to say, I think they now understand Tary a little bit better. I mean, he's still annoying. He still is a little over the top, and I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon, but they got to see more of the real Tary this episode, right? When it was all stripped away and he had to stop deluding himself into believing his dad was this paragon of light, you know, the real Tary came out when it came down to push and shove, and that's what you need, right? So yeah, that was a really nice arc for Tary in this episode. And yeah, for now, I love that they showed too that he's actually the brains behind the robots, behind the tech, behind the jewel use, so his dad could use them. And I said that, I'm like, damn, like actually Tary's dad, smart, like a man who's not only just rich, but he's using what he's acquiring for a very good reason. Like I get why he's set up the way he is, and if it wasn't for nefarious greed at all costs reasons, he'd actually be a pretty formidable person. But he clearly needs to be stopped because there's no moral line for him. Like playing with a card deck with that level of power is kind of nuts when you think about it. Like that's crazy. But anyway, outside of that, we just kind of had them coming and discovering that, you know, there's, first of all, that this man has all kinds of artifacts, which I think we're going to probably go back to at some point. He had Everlight artifacts, he had Elven artifacts, he's had all kinds of stuff from, it looks like, all over the world, collecting the head of Umbrasyl. Like, homie has definitely got plans and scams, but the point is, what I'm getting from it is that this is going to be a trove of things that may be necessary and for the plot later on that are all in one collective place. So that works out nicely for us. And yes, then we found out that, of course, Tyrion's dad knew about the Shadow Stone, and I don't think he necessarily knows what the Shadow Stone does, because it looks like the person who understands the gems is in fact Tary, but he just saw that people want it, right? He's agreed, like I said, greed over everything for him. Clearly there's a buyer, and that's all he cared about, right? As long as he can sell it, he really don't care if it's good or bad for everybody, right? Him just joking about, yeah, Chrome Conclave was terrible, but great for my business. Like, huh? People died. So many people died. Cities lay in ruin. Vox Machina, traumatized for life. And you're sitting there keying over the fact that you made some extra dollars when you're already rich. Like, yeah, no moral line there. So I think that's probably the reason also why why Tary and his dad don't get along, because I don't think Tary is like that. I think he's got way more of a moral compass than his father has, I should say. And yeah, maybe he got that from his mother, but from the sounds of things, she passed away, unfortunately. So anyway, when all was said and done, we got back into battle, and we see that Pike was given a vision that this is the Whispered One that is potentially the thread between all of these different things that are happening. It kind of came through her amulet, and then the rest was just whispers she was hearing. Again, I don't know if that's because she's a paladin or because of her connection with the Everlight that she's ignoring, which was kind of brought up again today. But yeah, she now at least has given them something to go off of, since they don't really know much more about the Shadow Stone. They don't really need to, I think, at this point. I think that Tary's going to handle that, and like what may be necessary to stop it if necessary, but they need to at least have a lead on who is the actual person or the personage or the god or whatever it is that's behind all of this, so they can start to formulate a plan on how to stop it. So that's pretty much it. The episode was pretty good. Otherwise, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.